This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to my review of Thor Love and Thunder. And to let you know, the Clone Wars review, although I finished recording it, I might have too much time to edit it, so it might come out tomorrow. And with that, I'm gonna be building that Lego set I got last night, so I want to get that done. And I'm gonna edit it, but I also have stuff to do later in the day, so I just may have it come out tomorrow. But also, there's gonna be spoilers in this for the movie. Let's go right into it. And yeah, honestly, I think this was a really great movie. I really enjoyed it. It's super funny, but also has a lot of depth in it. And this is probably my favorite Thor movie. I think that Christian Bale did a great job as Gore the God Butcher, and is definitely one of the best MCU villains. Not sure if he's fully top 5, but if not, he's like just outside, maybe like 6th or 7th place. He was really emotional. He was a terrifying villain and did such a great job. I really did enjoy him and think it was just so amazing to see him. Yeah, looking at some of the stuff, I think that the characters in it were great. It was cool to see Jane again. We also had Valkyrie, who did a great job in it. Korg was a great addition to it, and he was just there for comic relief, but it was also pretty funny. And looking at it, we just had so many other fun things, and yeah, honestly, I think that it was just a great movie overall. I'm really surprised by some of the things they did because I, like many others, was assuming that Jane Foster would be taking up the role of Thor after this, and Chris Hemsworth is either going to retire as the character in the universe or get killed off, but it turns out that that was the opposite of what they did. They actually did kill off Jane Foster, and I kept expecting for them to find a way to bring her back or something. But even the final scene of it does say that, yeah, she is dead. Because I was watching it and we get to the final scene and I see her showing up. I'm like, are they about to undo this? And no, they go and to double down and say the character of Jane Foster is dead. And I am really impressed with Marvel for doing that because I felt like they were just trying to go and bring in a new Thor to replace the old one, but we're going to be getting more with this Thor, and they're going to potentially even have another new Thor trilogy with us basically getting the confirmation of Thor 5. And yeah, honestly, I think they did such a great job. They had so many amazing scenes, some that were hilarious, like the play recreating the events of Ragnarok. And yeah, that was just such a fun moment. We have some more emotional stuff with stuff like Jane's death and just Gore going and making his wish, and that was a really great scene because we had this entire fight, and we get to this moment, and Thor explains everything, and it was just such a nice moment, and I'm very emotional. We get to see Jane dying, we see Gore making his wish and bringing his daughter back, and Thor promising to protect her. I think the ending of it was a really good moment, and we had just such a great time, and yeah, honestly, I just really enjoyed this movie. They had such a great balance between humor and the darkness of Gore. Because Gore was overall, besides the one scene where he goes and kind of just like kills this creature in front of a bunch of children, is really dark and a really creepy villain. They did such a great job with that, and I really enjoyed it. I think that they had such a fun time making this movie. It was so interesting to see. And like, yeah, there's just so many other great things. Like the entire thing with I think it was like, I don't remember the city's name, but it's the city of the gods. It's like omnipotent or something like that. I don't remember the exact name, but yeah, it was just a really great time there. Zeus was really interesting, and the thing is, with this movie, Gore was technically right about the gods. Thor was really the only exception we saw, although we could see there's a few other people considered gods that were considered nice, like the one that Thor said was a really nice person. And yeah, but we could see that the vast majority, most of the gods were not good people, and we could definitely see why this was something that Gore would want to do because you have all the gods we specifically saw in the movie. Thor was the exception of what a god was. And yeah, honestly, just to look at it, I think that it was interesting, but also I had a lot of fun watching it. I think that it was just done so well, and yeah, honestly, I just really loved this movie. It was so much fun. And talking about just the post-credit scenes, I already talked about one with Jane being confirmed as 100% dead in the universe, and the other one is that Zeus is sending his son Hercules to go and kill Thor. That's going to be interesting to see. And with that, um, I think this is from Marvel, although it might have been from DC. The War of the Gods could be coming, and that's going to be really interesting. I think it'll be really fun to see Zeus returning as a villain, and we could even see Hercules become a hero because I think he is one in the comics. Yeah, honestly, I think this is going to be a really interesting thing to see. But I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments. I'll see you all next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.